Marcus Jones joining us here on WEEI Afternoons. Mr. Jones, how we doing today?
I'm doing good. How are you guys?
Are you, you did a lot of sprinting down the field yesterday. Are you sore from all that running, embarrassing the Panthers coverage team?
Yeah, I did a lot of running and everything like that yesterday and stuff. No, I'm not going to say I'm crazy sore, but I'm usually sore after every game.
Marcus, did you even expect yourself to return that first punt? I'm not sure if you guys practice. I'm not sure if you guys practice returning a punt in such close proximity, but I'll say from the Fox broadcast, they were all expecting you to signal a fair catch or not be able to go anywhere with that. Then all of a sudden, in a sea of would-be tacklers, you just took off, and I think you caught everyone off guard with that play.
Yeah, man, in all honesty, usually what I always try to do is just take advantage of the opportunities that I get back there, returning. There's players that are really smart when it comes down to the hang time and different things like that. But at practice, our coach always talks about the situations of, hey, watch out for, the way that we come and basically, go about returning the ball. That's the main thing, because sometimes in plus 50s, usually teams, they think that people aren't going to return the ball. And, if I get an opening, we always talk about it, that take advantage of the opportunity that we get. So that's kind of how we go about it.
On the second one, it was a great return. You made some, tiptoe moves down the sideline. And then what happened? Did you run out of gas? Did the punter really get you? What happened there at the end to prevent what would have been a crazy day with a second touchdown?
Yeah, the best question. The best question. Yeah, man, he got me. It was enough to where it made me get a little bit unbalanced and everything like that. And then I fell, and I was like, oh, my goodness, I had to get around to the blocking, man. First off, man, I commend my teammates and everything. They set up the wall on that return and stuff and try to get outside and stuff. But next time, I definitely can't let the punter make the tackle or turn me up and stuff like that. So that's on me for sure.
Marcus, what happened early in the game on that play with, I think it was actually the first play from scrimmage for the Panthers, wide receiver David Moore on an end around, and you guys kind of got tangled up there. What happened on that play?
Yeah, he was trying to stiff arm me and everything. I was trying to knock the stiff arm down and stuff, man. I hate the situation of just injuries in general. Playing this sport, man, it's already hard enough and stuff like that. So I definitely hate that, that happened to him and stuff, and definitely selling my prayers and stuff like that his way for sure.
Marcus, getting back to the punt returns a little bit, I understand there's a called return, there's blocking schemes, things of that nature. But how much are you thinking when you get into return, or how much is it just instincts, break tackles, make people miss? Do you even kind of think while you're in, or you just lose yourself in the moment?
It's a reactional thing. There may be times, you do get to your blocking area. It might be times that you don't. And all I try to do is just make the right cut. First thing is I'm always trying to get a first down, get at least 10 yards so that we can set up the offense in great field position. But anytime I'm back there, man, we already know as a punt return unit, we're always trying to score. That's the main thing. And then kind of go from there. But, yeah.
Marcus, so Carolina has their way offensively on the first possession, or rather it seems kind of easy as they drive their way down the field and get the early touchdown. Fans seemed a little antsy, 3 and out for the offense. And then some guy named Marcus Jones returns a punt back, and all of a sudden that's the catalyst to a defensive turnaround, it seems, for the Patriots yesterday. What did Carolina do early against you guys versus what sort of adjustment you made to stymie them defensively the rest of the way?
Yeah. First things first, whenever we ended up getting into the game and stuff, we just have to play our football. That's the main thing. We was getting settled and everything early in the game, but no one panicked on the offensive side or the defensive side during the game. And first off, Carolina is a great team. They have players that make plays, things like that too. But all we did was get back to the sideline, make the adjustments and stuff, and then after that, man, Braves talks about one play. All it takes is one play every single time. When I came to the sideline, he was talking about one play and stuff, and then after that, the momentum in the stadium just changed from the sense of, us scoring and then defense getting out there and the fans making it hard for the Panthers on third down and things like that, and then we just have momentum from there. So, Braves always talk about one play, and no matter if it's offense or defense or special teams, man, whenever you can get that one play to, jumpstart is very important.
Patriots punt returner Marcus Jones here with us on WEEI Afternoons. Marcus, we're going to talk to Drake May in just a few minutes here on the show. And I'm wondering, as a fellow captain, as a guy who goes against him in practice sometimes, a guy that's been around him a couple years now, we can see what's going on the outside. We can see the impressive performances like he puts on the field yesterday. But how have you seen him develop and evolve even within just the last 4 weeks of this season?
Yeah, man, Drake, he's a competitor, man, and he's a student of the game as well. Like, whenever we'll be in training camp and stuff, whenever we run a certain coverage or anything like that, he'll ask us what are we running after practice? Like, what did we see? Do we look at the receiver for too long? And he's always asking questions, and that's great to end up having a young player have that veteran mindset of like constructive criticism and everything like that as well. So that's the main thing, and he takes it day by day, and each week, anything that he has that that was bad or something like that, and he's always had a great response to the situation of mental responses and everything. So it's great to have a guy like that leading our team as well.
Marcus, would you say you could feel the impact of a healthier defense, Gonzalez coming back? Like, did it feel like when you guys took the field and as the game progressed, you guys felt more like a whole, like the defense felt like the way you guys thought it should feel when the season began?
I feel as though like any time that we're on the field as a defense, and we have guys that we trust, and we've put a lot of work in since training camp and OTAs and things like that. Whenever we're able to play our football and communicate and make plays, I feel like that we can be a very good defense in the National Football League. And as long as we do what we need to do and stay fundamentally sound, we could be one of the top defenses in the league.
Marcus, I thought one of the fun aspects of your punt return, other than the fact that it was a touchdown and it ignited the whole place in the game and everything, was Kyrie's Tonga, your defensive line teammate, was out there. He was ahead of you. I don't know if you saw this on film or even saw it live, but when he saw you beat the punter on the first one, he threw his fist up in celebration about the 40-yard line. He knew it was a touchdown. What'd you think of that?
Yeah, Tonga, that's my guy. Yeah, most of the time, I always tell those guys, man, what I'm going to try to do is, meet you guys at the end zone and everything like that, and then go from there. So it was funny, we were talking about it and stuff, man. I believe in those guys blocking for me, and I'm thankful, really thankful for the sense of having those guys out there, wanting to block for me and stuff like that, too. So, I'm happy to have guys like that part of our team.
All right, Marcus, so big win for you guys to finish up the month 2-2. You get your first home win at Gillette after 2 previous efforts. Now you go on the road with some momentum to the national showcase that is Sunday Night Football against your division leaders, winners of the AFC East the last 5 years. Some would say the best team in football right now, the Buffalo Bills. How fired up do you get for hostile environments like what you'll probably receive Sunday in Buffalo?
Yeah, it's always different whenever it's a divisional opponent. Yeah, their atmosphere is different for sure. They make it difficult for the opposing team to play there and everything, and it should be a great matchup from the sense of 2 big time quarterbacks in the National Football League right now, and 2 divisional opponents.
Marcus, I'm not going to tell you what to do, but if I were you, I would take those punt return highlights, the broken tackles, the making guys missed, and I might send that over to Josh McDaniels and just say, hey, just a thought. You might want to give me a shot on your offense, maybe in the slot. So I'm not going to tell you what to do, but I would send those clips.
I hear you.
All right, thanks, Marcus. Marcus Jones, Patriots defensive back. We'll talk to you next week. Good luck.
For sure. Thank you.
Thanks, Marcus.
Marcus Jones on WEEI Afternoons. And up next, Drake May, the quarterback, will be giving us a call here on WEEI Afternoons, so stick around.